Hi and welcome to Krille's Garage. In this video I'm gonna install an Android unit in my 2008 Peugeot 407. And it's bought from Aliexpress. Here is the screen. It's gonna replace the old screen. And also here is the head unit. And there is a microprocessor in this. And RAM and stuff, so this is like a small computer. And before installing this unit, you need to remove those two screws on the top here. It's for transportation and nothing else, so those needs to be removed. And now I'm gonna have a close-up and show you what was in the package. Here is all that was included in the package. You can see the head unit here. It has a DVD and a CD player, and also here you're gonna control the unit. And the other large part is this display. I think it's 7-inch. So that's gonna be like that in the dashboard. Also there is a lot of cables. This cable here is for if you want an amplifier and a nice sound system. You have to all channels, two in the front and two in the rear, and subwoofer, and I think it's also reverse camera, and it's supposed to support front camera also. So that's nice. This is the connection to the car, to my Peugeot, and also I'm gonna connect in the rear of the head unit. Here is a cable for, this is for the display. It has this small cable and a larger one. Here is for FM radio, but here in Norway we don't use FM radio anymore, we use DAB. The big cable that goes to the screen. And here is some USB if you want to connect a USB device. A microphone. This unit also has a microphone in the front. I think this is for if you want to answer a phone call. Here is the canvas module. And this module makes it possible for the Android unit to talk to the computer in the car. And you can also use the control on the steering wheel because of this here. So it's going to be really interesting to see, like if you make some adjustments in the air condition, it's supposed to show up in the screen. And so it's like a very nice upgrade compared to the small screen that was there before. And here is a speaker. I think it's a warning speaker, or if you are reversing and the sensors in the rear notice that you are close to something, then I think this one will do the trick. And here is a GPS antenna. I'm gonna use this and mount it. So that if I use Google Maps or other stuff, the Android unit will know where you are in the world. So the next thing to do now is to install it. The first thing I'm gonna mount when it comes to my Android system in my car is this antenna. And I want to place it in the passenger side, and then let the cable go through here and inside the dashboard and to the center console here. And the first thing I need to do is to remove the glove box here, so that I can attach it behind the glove box. This is Torx 20. Here you can see the fasteners. And I'm gonna take them out and then come back to you. I have removed the glove box And down here was 4 more screws, and here is screws as well. So it's important that you remove all of them before taking the glove box out. And I want to connect the cable on the back of the glove box here. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove this black frame here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna use, I don't remember which of these tools that are original to the CD player or head unit. Carefully from side to side. Then it's loose, and you can see that this is not a full depth, it's not a CD player, just a head unit. That's connected. And all that stuff that is behind it. Here is all the cables that I have. This is for so that I can use the steering wheel joystick. And here is to the original connection. There. It was a little bit hard. And the small torque there. See if I have it that small. No. And this piece here on top needs to be removed. So this is T20. Then you remove the display, like that. And the next thing now is to route the cable from the GPS tracker. Place I want to put the GPS antenna is right here. And then route the cable down here and through behind the glove box. So I'm gonna do some of the routing and then I'll come back to you. Here you can see I've mounted the antenna and tucked in the cable, and it goes here and to the glove box compartment. And here I've zip tied it, and it ends out here. The next thing now is to connect the head unit and all the cables here. Here's the back side of the display. And before connecting this to a center console there, I'm gonna use the big cable here. Make sure it's connected. And the smaller one here. Then I'm gonna route the cable behind here. I managed finally to get the display flush with the center console here. So I just, we connected two cables that go through here and comes out here's one, and here's the other one. So 2 screws on the end there, and the screen is in place. You can see it's a little bit difference in the gray or silver tone, but it's not that bad actually. But you need to be very careful with the screen, so that none of the plastic tabs up here, they can easily break. So you have to get it right. The next thing here is the cables, and also what needs to be connected to the head unit. The first thing I want to connect is this main connection here. That looks good. And this one is connected to the player, and also the CAN bus reader here. And here is for the FM radio. I do have 2 antennas, but I'm just gonna use one. You can also have a splitter that goes from both of them to the head unit. And now I'm ready for... You also have this, and later on I will use it when I mount the reverse camera and perhaps amplifier and stuff. But I don't see the use of it at the moment, so I don't need it. Yeah, and here is the head unit, so I'm gonna connect in the back now. Let's see here. The screen connection. And the old screen connection is not used. So now I'm gonna see if I can also install the speaker here. And now I need to see if I can get this behind, tucked in here, if there is space enough. I hope so. Yeah, I need to remove these 2 screws because I'm gonna use it for the head unit. Like that. I also forgot to put on the GPS antenna, connected here in the corner. I think I'm just gonna finger tight it. That's good enough. Now it's just to try to get everything to fit. Managed to make it fit pretty good. Then I'm gonna install the screws that were included. You can see there's a little bit difference in the color, but not too bad. You don't want to tighten them too hard. You can see there's even opening here. So that's it. Just have the hole here. Here is the unit installed. I had it a couple of days and I'm really pleased with it. I'm just gonna turn on the ignition, and here you can see the screen. It's pretty nice. So that's the home menu. You can have Google Maps if you want to. Some custom equalizer. But I'm gonna have a review of this in a later video. So I'm just gonna show you that it works as it should. I'm gonna open a door and then close it, and it was shown in the screen. That's why this unit communicates with the car through the CAN bus system. So it's really nice. And also you can turn on the car, the motor, go to the AC, and here is complete adjustment of everything. But you need to use the buttons that are already in the car. But it will show, let's say I'll increase the temperature or decrease it or increase it. Either way it works. And also the fan speed you can see on the screen. So I'm really pleased, and I'm gonna do a review very soon.